Hey, how's everybody doing today?
Fabulous. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Good.
All right, I see we have a question from Greg. And it's say you have a parent flow, which goes into a subflow, which goes into another deeper subflow or two. Is there a step that you can put at the bottommost subflow that can kill the entire process all the way up through the parent? So it sounds like you're kind of looking for a break case of sorts that would go from the lower level. Is that right? And we want to kill the entire process all the way up through the parent. Let me take a quick look at this. Let me look at our documentation here really quickly. What you might be able to do, what I'm thinking here is if there is a way that you can track the, get the flow tracking ID from the uppermost or the outermost flow, we should be able to end it based on that tracking ID.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Greg.
Okay, thank you. Are you sharing a screen right now? I can't tell.
I'm not sharing a screen yet. I was just taking a look for
I gotcha. Sorry.
what
Yeah,
kind of stuff that we'd use here.
my Zoom was giving me a little trouble signing in here.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if you did you hear the rest of what I said? We should be able to do it by flow tracking ID, and I would imagine if we kill the outermost flow or the highest parent flow, I guess.
Gotcha.
This would probably be able to stop our execution here.
Okay.
Yep. I'm just looking for which step we could use to do this. Yeah, I'm wondering if we have something like this under. Yep, we have a cancel flow execution step, and it can be found here. I can share my screen for you. Get a new window. All right, can you see this? Hey, Greg, are you able to see this? So yeah, it is in, sorry, I had to do a little digging to get there, but it should be under flow management in the step catalog.
Okay, can you scroll up a little bit again? Okay, so flow management.
Yeah, I believe it was under. Cancel current flow execution. Sorry, I lost it. Yeah, so it is under error handling, flow management error handling, and then we have cancel flow execution
Okay.
that gets the flow tracking ID. So I think with a single nested flow, you could do something like parent flow ID from flow data. I believe we exposed the top flow ID or top flow tracking ID. I mean, I'm wondering if this will give us. Yeah, let me try to nest this within a couple flows. I guess.
I'm wondering if you could just use the top parent tracking ID and it would cancel like all the child flows in between as well. Probably would, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So if we kill the execution of the top level flow, unless those subflows are being run asynchronously,
Yeah.
it should kill everything.
Cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick test to ensure that I'm giving you the right information here.
Sure, appreciate it.
These look to be the same. Let me just double check. Okay, yeah, these are the same. So it looks like you should be able to just use top flow tracking ID and that'll get the outermost or the highest level flow here. Oops. Yeah, I'm not sure how we would observe this.
Yeah, it's weird. It kind of looks like it's successful, but it's still open, you know?
Yeah. I'm wondering if we could, let's see, you can pass the flow tracking to top. Yeah, that's also another option is passing it as inputs. It does look like, however, that the top flow tracking ID is being exposed in the innermost flow as well. So we might be able to just use that variable there instead of worrying about extra mappings. But that's also an option for consistency.
Yeah, that would be a little extra, right? Putting it as inputs, passing it down.
Yeah, well, what we might be able to do to test this, here, let me. I'm gonna go to our running flows report. And what I can do in here is add a pause step, just to ensure that runs long enough to be able to see it, and then we'll see if it is canceling appropriately. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and kill these and then run this outside of the debugger. So just to, I guess for consistency too, we could add a pop-up or something here. It does look like it is killing the flows.
It did look like it disappeared, right? Just now.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that it's not just completing execution. Or if it's actually killing these flows. And I guess what you could do on the inside of this, because I'm wondering if, well, when we hit this cancel flow execution step, it does look like it's stopping here. So
Okay.
it may be killing the execution of that as well, but just to double check. Okay, so it does appear to be killing it or stopping it in its tracks. So it seems like
Awesome.
this is the right method here, or an option here at least.
Sounds good, Andrew. I appreciate that.
Yeah, sure thing. So yeah, I saw here in the chat, maybe throw an exception and catch it in the top flow and kill it. That could be another option as well. Could you maybe elaborate on what you mean by what, or how you would go about doing that? Did anybody else have any other questions? Yeah, so in that last statement that you made, referring to using a safe flow data step, yeah, that might, if you need to restart where something fails, that's definitely a good way to go. Yeah, so were there any other questions or anything that you guys are curious about? Anything that I can showcase for you, or questions for maybe future down the road of stuff that you guys will be working on? Okay, sounds good. Thanks for the confirmation, Greg. All right, if there are no more questions, or at least you don't have any right now, and something comes up later, you can always feel free to use our product chat or submit a support ticket, and we'll be happy to help you out. Was there anything else that you wanted to go over, Roman?
Hey, no, Andrew, not at all. You did great. Yeah, I think we can close if no one has any questions.
All right, sounds good. Thank you all for coming today. Always like to see attendance at these.
Thank you. Have
All
a
right.
good day.
Bye, everybody.